Hey everybody, welcome to my home. My name is Becky. I'm so excited that you're here today. So we are decorating for Halloween. It is my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite holiday. I am so excited to be able to decorate this house with you for the second time. This is my second Halloween on YouTube. The first time last year, I did things the way I had done them in the past. So you had never seen them before. They were kind of new to you and it was kind of easy to do. Well, this year I wanted to change things up and make things different so you're not looking at the same thing year after year, because I hope to be here a long time and I don't want you to get tired of me already. So this shelf behind me that we're going to decorate today is a shelf that we have not really ever decorated on the channel before. I have my amber glass collection in here year round, and I only take it down, or in the past I have only ever taken it down for Christmas because this is where I put my village. But I thought since I was packing everything away and clearing everything out, I would go ahead and take this down and have a new spot to decorate and a new place to share with you. I have plenty of things to put on it, so why not? So I am going to get a few things together and we're going to decorate this little shelf. One of the things that I was toying around with doing this year is combining all of my ghosts together. Now I have a small collection you'll see behind me that I have been putting together for a few years now. They're really not that expensive if you run across them in the stores, and they're so cute. They are just the plain little sheet ghost, which is my favorite icon other than the witch of Halloween. So I thought I would take them and kind of put them all in one place instead of spreading them out throughout the house. I know you can't see completely, but there are 3 shelves here that we have to decorate. I also have all of my Johanna Parker mugs that I want to come over here with, and then some small odds and ends that I'm going to add as well. I would like for these 3 shelves to be more of the vintage inspired pieces that I've collected, along with the ghosts kind of mixed together. So we'll see how it works out. Hopefully it'll turn out great and I'll love it, but let's just see what happens. Okay, so I can already tell you I don't like it. Even mixed in with the colored pieces, the Johanna Parker, I don't like it. And I'm going to change it. So I'm going to take all the ghosts out and I'm going to put my Johanna Parker mugs up and then go from there instead of using the ghosts as my starting point, because I'm just not getting into it. Can't do it. So let me do that real quick. And I'm sorry to keep changing things on you guys, but I feel like that's how you learn, and that's how I learn, from putting something together and seeing that I do or I don't like it, and then, learning what I didn't like about it. And I think it's the white paper in the back of here that's throwing me. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. So let me start by putting my little cat buckets that I made the other day. We're going to start with them. And I'm going to put one on a pedestal. And then the other 2 can go just down like this. And then I have my new ones, my Johanna Parker mugs, Frank and Bride. I want to use those front and center because I'm excited to use those. And I have a whole box here of little risers that I'm going to use. So let's put him up on display. Oops. That might not be the best choice of risers for him. I'm going to put her there. And then, let's see, what else do we have that we can put up there? Let me grab something. All right, I'm gonna add this because he'll fit, and we're gonna try him. The sad thing is that his friend does not fit anywhere else, and I don't want two on the same shelf. So I'm sad about that, but it is what it is. And then I have, let's see, I have lots of salt and pepper shakers here that we can use. I've got candy corn here. We're gonna add some greenery up here, or foliage, or whatever you want to call it. So I have them, and I have these. I don't want to use them all in the same little area, but we need to figure out how to fill it up. And then this next one, let's go down just a little bit. We'll do this row. Now this one, we can put, I've got these little guys here that I got at Home Goods this year. Little boy and little girl. They're little bobbleheads. And I thought they kind of went with the whimsical look of my other decorations. And then we have a vampire here that we can use. And then I have a little stool that I can place a cup behind it. And let's put the spider back there. Since he has handles on both sides, he can go in the middle. And then I need something with orange, so we can put this one here. And we can do that. Very cute. Now, what do we have for this side? Let me think for a second. I do have this ghost that is vintage. We can at least add him over here. No, I don't like that. Oops, I don't like it. I don't know why I don't like it, but I just don't like it. How about this little guy? I have him. We'll put him over here, and we can put some salt and pepper shakers. So let's see. I've got these. Mr. and Mrs. Frank. Put those there. And once we get some foliage, and I'll add some other stuff in there, it'll all kind of come together. So it'll be fine. It'll work out in the end. We're going to fill in all these spaces as we go. I just need to get a starting point, you know. All right, so let's go down to the bottom shelf. And I'm going to have to really adjust you here. Okay. So here is our bottom shelf. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more mugs. So and I also have this little bowl here. So I think I need something like a riser for that. I'm gonna kind of have to get in front of the camera here. Hold on a second. All right. So let's put our little devil back there in the back. Give him a little pedestal here. Not that the devil deserves a pedestal. I don't mean that. That came out wrong. But you know what I mean. He needs some height. And then I've got this little owl. So I'm going to put him here. And we're going to put another one on a pedestal over here. Let's see which one. Now, these two are very similar. And I couldn't figure it out. One is a cat, one is a bat. You see his wings? He's a bat. So we're going to put the bat over here, and we're going to put the cat over here so that they do not get mixed up. Okay. And then I got the little ghost. I'm going to put him here. And let's see. That is cute. All right, so then I have this little girl here. She's a little purple witch. I need to find a place for her. I think I might put her back up to the top. I just need a pedestal for her. So I'm going to hold her off till later. And then I've got this little bowl here that needs something underneath it. He needs a little more prominent. So let me go grab something. All right, so I got another one of those little Dollar General, what do you call them? Candle stands or whatever. And I'm going to put that there. And I think I'm gonna move these down here because it adds a little more yellow. And I think I'm gonna put these towards the top because I know you can't see, but towards the top because I've got too much black down here and too many cats already, so we need to fix that. And then I've got this little witch here. Gotta find a place to put her. She's a salt and pepper shaker. I think I'm gonna sit her right here. And then over here towards the top, I'm gonna have to bring you back up a little bit again. I wanna put that little witch. I know you can't see it very well. Here you go. This little witch right here, I want her there, but I want her to be taller. So let me prop her up a little bit here. You can see her beautiful face. There you go. So now what I would like to do is kind of fill in all the spaces. So I do have some more crafts that I'm planning on making, so I may be able to add some of those in there. I'm not sure. Hopefully, Lord willing, I'll get to all of them. But I grabbed a few things from my hutch over here that I had already decorated, and I thought I would see how they looked in here. I've got this little cat, I've got this little pumpkin, and then this little pumpkin here. So I thought maybe let's just try and see how those look tucked in, because they all kind of look vintagey, you know, and kind of go with the theme. But at the same time, this shelf is really getting full and we may not need anything else. So I'm gonna move this and I'm gonna put her over here and him here, and let's see, I need something right in that middle one. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit and I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, so here's what I have to tuck those cords in back there. I just noticed that. Okay, I did some rearranging. I changed some things around. I took these off of that other shelf over there, my hutch, and I brought these over here because I thought they matched pretty well over here. I elevated them with some books. I added some leaves. I added these little Christmas trees that you can't even see, but they're in there. Sorry about the shadow. I took my little cats down. I put them somewhere else, and I put my little Dracula here. That's my first shelf. Here's the second one. Like same thing. I just did a little more elevating with some books and changed some things around and added the leaves. And then there is the bottom shelf and same exact thing. So it's done. What we have to do now is this top part. And I'm going to switch over to voiceover at this point because David's home and I don't want him locked in the bedroom while I'm doing this. So I'm going to switch it over to voiceover and I'm going to decorate this top part. So I'm going to start here just like I have on my other vignettes with a little bit of creepy cloth and some lights. And what I like to do is cover the lights with the creepy cloth. And while I don't really like the creepy cloth for how it looks, which a lot of people do, and that's fine. It's perfect for Halloween. It's just not the aesthetic that I love. So I like the greenery and the leaves and the fall foliage everywhere. So I like to use it to kind of hold those little pieces of stems in place. And it also kind of mutes the lights down just a little bit and makes them not quite so loud, I guess. But I decided that I was going to add the greenery first and then tuck in the fall leaves later, and just go from there, just kind of fiddle with it until I get it just right. Now this piece with the hat, the skeleton man, I got him new this year, and then my other little pumpkin man was a birthday gift from last year. So I love both pieces. They're both kind of big and substantial. I don't have a lot of spots in my home for pieces this big, but I think these two look good together and they look nice, and it's a perfect spot for both of them. Okay, so here's what I got. It's what I came up with. These little strands I wish were not quite so long, but it is what it is, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. And I just tucked everything in as tight as I could, and that's what we have. So that is my little shelf here. That is all done. What do you think? Now we're going to move over to my, what is this thing? It's a curio cabinet. And what I'm going to do here, same as the other shelf, I'm going to put down the lights, and then I'm going to cover it with the creepy cloth just to give it that same effect and help it to hold all the leaves and the foliage that I'm going to add. Now in this particular vignette, I do leave some of the creepy cloth to where you can see it because I'm going to add some of my white ghosts over here, and I thought the white and the black would look nice together. Now this is the picture, the second picture that I made for the TikTok Paint a Ghost challenge, and I do realize that it is not hung properly, but I wanted to use the same hangers that were already, the nails that were already in the wall. I didn't want to have to put another hole in the wall if it wasn't absolutely necessary, so that's why it's hung just a little strangely there. And then I just wanted to add some of my little ghosts. From the beginning, I wanted to have a little vignette of all my white ghosts, and I just could not find the perfect place to put them. And I still don't have them all together, but this is a small collection of them, and I was happy with the way it looked. It's just simple and cute and kind of got the point across of what I was trying to do. Now that second ghost, the lights have blown out in it, and I was going to put some fairy lights up in there so you could see it, but I have lost a whole entire box of batteries, AA batteries. I don't know where the heck they are, so hopefully by the full house tour I'll have found my batteries and I'll be able to light those ghosts up for you because they are really cute lit up. And I just like these little ghosts in front of the painting. I thought it was perfect. It just kind of went together. And there I am trying to get the light to work, and it won't. Okay, here's how it looks, and let me fix that real quick. Here's how it looks, and it's just simple, just enough. And I did manage to get a little ghost assembly together that I wanted to do. I've tried it a couple places and it just wasn't working, so this is the best I could do. All right, so let's move on to the next. All right, this is my coffee table. This is going to be a simple one. I'm going to just basically what you see here, just make it a little prettier and more put together, and maybe try to find a table runner of some sort. So let me do that real quick. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. We've almost got the living room done. I do have this chair here. It is full of stuff. That's for the tree, but I can't put the tree up yet because if you'll remember my 4th of July decorate with me, I had to thumbtack the tree to the wall because it was leaning over. So David is building me a stand, and I'm gonna do that hopefully tomorrow if he can get out there to do it. I'm not sure because we're getting a lot of rain right now. We're getting the remnants of a tropical depression, so it's going to be raining all day tomorrow, so I don't know. If not, we'll get it when we get it. But anyway, that's all I have for you for today. As always, I want to thank you for taking a few minutes of your day to spend with me. It means the whole world to me. Until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.